How do I, as a homeschool mom, evaluate my children for learning gaps? The easiest, most straightforward way for you to do this is to just give your kid an assessment. Now, the problem with this is that not all assessments are treated the same. So for example, we've done the MAP growth assessment and my daughter scored really high in certain areas, not so high in other areas. And we turned around and we did the Iowa assessment because I wanted to see the difference. And it was similar, the results were similar, but different enough that I was bothered. I'm really looking to see like specific areas where maybe they're not performing as well as they should be according to whatever standard, then yes, I would just give an assessment. The other thing that I do is I keep a very close eye on our daily curriculum, the daily work that we're doing together. For example, if we're doing a language arts lesson together and we're talking about compound words or something like that, and I'm noticing that she is forgetting that the silent E at the end of a word makes the vowel say its name, even though we're practicing compound words in that moment, her forgetting that silent E, that magic E rule, is telling me that there's some kind of disconnect, there's some kind of gap. Especially if it's something that's happening over and over again. So in that case, I always go back, I always reteach. I'm trying to fill in those gaps because I don't want to just keep moving on if she truly hasn't mastered something. Now, this is a little bit more tricky if you are a parent who's taking your kid out of the school system and you're trying to figure out like, okay, what do they know? What do they don't know? Because you haven't been with them every single day throughout their school career. So this is the case where I would utilize some kind of like assessment, whether it's that IXL diagnostic assessment that I've made videos on in the past. If you want to do like a big standardized assessment or norm reference assessment, something like that, the MAP test or the Iowa test, things like that, to like really pinpoint where those learning gaps might be. But when you do identify a learning gap, whether you're a homeschool mom or whether your kid's in school, but you are still noticing little things at home, nip it as fast as you can. Do not keep going through the curriculum if there are gaps that they're leaving behind, because it is going to be so hard to go back and fill those in the older they get. If you just nip it as soon as you notice it, you can go back to the level that they're truly at, fill in the gaps, and then just catch them up.